Ooh. Alright, what's going on, guys? Today's video is going to be my 4 top tips that you can do going into summer. That's... Whoa! I think we're good. Alright, whoa! What's going on, guys? Look, I want to make this video today. I won't do it all talking like my last one because I know you don't want to be looking at this potato the whole time. So I'm on the way to the gym. I just finished work and I've got the good old regular. That's sugar free, by the way, guys. I think I explained this in another video. And also, I got this bad boy. Sorry, guys, I'm driving. Don't record and drive. Looks like candy. The Curse, it's called. So the guy at the health store, I think he's competed before, and I wanted to make sure I got a pre-workout that doesn't have too many chemicals that potentially could be banned in competitions. So even just from a general population side, if a chemical could potentially be banned in a competition, it's probably not that good for you. But anyways, as a total, this apparently is 200 milligrams caffeine. My sugar-free energy drink is about 160 milligrams caffeine, 360, which is equivalent to like, that's a shitload of caffeine. That's like 12, about equivalent to 12 coffees, maybe 10 to 12 coffees. So it's a lot. So a productive afternoon, but if my heart explodes out of my chest, at least you know why. What I'm going to do is try to get to the gym. I'm going to get there in about 45, so I'm going to go home and change. Hopefully I can get some good footage to break this up. If not, you're just going to have to stare at this face the whole time while I talk. But what I will be talking about is really, really good, guys. So going into summer and then going back into coaching, I've been posting a whole lot more about going to personal training again and coaching. A lot of people have been asking me at the very least, you know, what's 1 or 2 things or 3 things that they can do, you know, whether you're going back into the gym and it's been a while, or you're doing it for the first time, whether you just want to exercise, or what foods they can eat to really just sort of kickstart their progress. So what I'm going to do, guys, instead of answering everybody one by one that's asked me, I'm just going to make a video on my, I'm going to do 4 top tips. I'll elaborate a little bit on them that I can give to you guys going summer. If this is 4 things I'll give you as an absolute basis to work off, these will be it. So stay tuned and I'll see you in the next clip. Damn. That is not good. So the help's arrived. Let's go. I can't say shit.
It's just a slight bit fucked.
Checking in. Is this your training session, man, or what? Alright, what's going on, guys? At it with the commentary. So, guys, what I'm going to talk about is the 4 top tips. What do I say, guys, so much? Alright, guys. Oh, no. Bad habit. Anyways, so 4 tips going into summer, I guess, that you can take initially as advice if you're coming back into the gym, or if you are getting into, you know, health and exercise in general for the first time. Look, number 1, get straight into it. A great start is to look up a few different types of caloric counters. So basically your body runs off something called the BMR, or basal metabolic rate. Now that's how many calories your body takes to just exist and maintain weight. Right, now there's a certain amount depending on your activity level, what you do for work, all types of stuff, genetics, all that stuff. So go into about maybe 3 or 4 different types of counters online. Just Google it, and then you'll get a rough idea of how many calories your body requires to maintain, and then you can move from there. Whether you want to gain weight or lose weight, then you'll either do a plus or a minus. And secondly, guys, have some sort of accountability. So maybe go with a friend or join some classes or something. People like to do that, especially you ladies out there. If any girls actually watch my channel, or even get a trainer. So it just keeps you consistent, keeps you accountable, and it saves you from just waking up one morning going, F it, I'm not going to go. Consistency, guys, consistency. So get a partner or get someone to help you keep accountable. By the way, let me rewind a little bit. When I said plus or minus calories, when you find out how much it actually requires to gain or lose weight, don't do anything stupid where it's more than like plus or minus 25% of your total. I think some people like minus 500 calories, 800 calories per day or something, and you're just going to pretty much fall over and die if you do that shit. So don't go too crazy. And even when you do that, guys, I guess the benefit of having someone that really knows what they're talking about, or a coach or anything like that monitoring, is that you can always readjust depending on how your body reacts to things. Guys, the third tip is to potentially get an idea of the paleo diet, or the Atkins diet, or the caveman diet, whatever people like to call it. Never follow anything 100%. For me, in regards to this, just get the mentality, or get the concepts behind it, and really adapt it to your lifestyle, guys. So the reason why a lot of people fail in what they do in regards to changing some habits is they try to live someone else's life or anything like that. Find what works for you, as long as it fits your goals and your caloric and your macro intake. Adapt it to your lifestyle and see how it works best for you long term. And just lastly, guys, the fourth tip is to stick to your basic movements, whether you're exercising in a gym or anything like that. Stick to squats, chest presses, rows, which you saw in this clip, deadlifts, all the things that are going to use the whole body. Stay away from the isolations, guys. It doesn't burn that many calories. It doesn't have as much effect as you want on your body. Focus on your big things. The big analogy I use is if you're sculpting a big block into a sculpture, you don't start with sandpaper, you start with the big sort of hammer and chisel, whatever you call it. You don't start with, worrying about which sandpaper people are using, because you could do sandpaper for, months and months and months, and you'll still get nowhere. Cool, so focus on your big stuff first. So just a big recap, guys. Look up how many calories you require, have some sort of accountability like a friend, potentially look into the paleo diet, and remember that you have to adapt it to your lifestyle. There's many different ones that you can do, but that's a good one that I think. And then stick to your basic movements is number 4. Anyways, guys, hope this video was somewhat entertaining. If I could help anybody, I'm happy. My job is done. Hope this helped, guys. Any questions, do let me know. And again, thank you for watching. I'm just pretty much going to talk this video out. But yeah, if there's anything in particular, guys, that you'd like to know, or any questions that you have, do let me know, because I really want to look up some really, really good topics. Topics that a lot of people talk about that are a bit unsure of. I think that's the best ones to really approach. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
Stay.
Get out of here.